Hey YouTube, this is Comet back again with another Affinity video. Thanks for clicking on my video, and for all my new viewers, heads up, everything I talk about are my opinions and my opinions only. Please do your own research before making any investments. So last night, or this morning, depending on what time zone you are, we received a huge update on Affinity's Adapt. Now the previous version was 1.5, we have now moved to 1.69. In this video, this is not a review. If you want to see a review that I've made in the past on Affinity, please click on the link above, and that'll give you a really good idea of what Affinity is, what they're about, and what they're trying to do in the future. Now the 30-cent explanation of Affinity is, it is a token on the Binance Smart Chain that reflects BUSD and ADA. Adapt is their flagship product that is comparable to Cash App or Venmo in regards of crypto. So it's a first of its kind. It gives you the ability to send crypto without having to use a wallet address. You simply sign up, link your wallet to your account, and then you're able to use your username rather than your wallet address to send and receive crypto. Now, before we go over to Adapt, I want to look at the staking real quick because the last time I did a video, staking wasn't a thing. It was up and coming. So let's touch base on staking just a little bit, and then we'll head over to Adapt. Now, what is staking? For most of you, you know what staking is, but I'm going to read this real quickly. Staking is a process of putting your tokens in a pool with other investors with the outcome of gaining more tokens than you would by just holding. This is especially important to us because we wanted to self-reflect on top of dual rewards. So remember, the dual rewards are ADA and BUSD. Now, this was our way to enable our investors to gain more affinity while still gaining the rewards they love just by holding. So if you want to stake Affinity to earn Affinity, you have two tiers here. So you have the 30-day and you have the 90-day. Now the APYs will be different, of course. The longer you hold usually, the higher the APY you get. Now there's another token you can stake Affinity for and receive, which is Auto Crypto. Now this is a really cool project, and I was super excited to see that this is one of the projects that you were able to gain on top of it. So think about it. You're holding Affinity. You stake your Affinity. Now prior to staking, not only are you gaining BUSD and ADA, now by staking, you're receiving Auto Crypto. So you're receiving 3 different cryptocurrencies. So basically 3 for the price of 1. It's awesome. Now, of course, with any staking, the more you hold, the more you will receive. Now let's head over to the Staking D app and check out the percentages. If you want to stake Affinity for 30 days, the APY is 6.5%. Now, obviously it'll be locked for 30 days. Now don't forget to read these yellow messages below and the red messages. 30 days is 6.5%. 90 days is 8.6%. So just by staking, your APR will be 6.5% or 8.6% in Affinity. If you want to earn AU, it's 4.68%. Now, in one of my wallets that I hold Affinity, I staked and got AU, and it cost me like $7 a stake, so just be aware of that. Now, what do these messages say? Gas fees will be higher than normal due to the complexity of the contract. Then for the 30 days and a 90-day staking, it also adds, warning, early unstaking penalty of 10% if before the termination of the contract. So if you unstake before day 30, there's a 10% penalty. If you unstake before day 90, there's a 5% penalty. Now, if you buy Affinity while you already have your current pile of Affinity staked, and you want to add more, your timer will reset. Plus, you'll accrue that penalty. So just be aware that it's your Affinity. You get to do whatever you want. That's the beauty of this. You make the choices of what you want to do as far as how best it will serve you. Okay, so all you basically do is you connect your wallet, and the wallet address that is actually linked to this. Like I said, I already staked it into AU. Now, I'm not going to unstake this. I don't want any penalties. I don't want to pay to stake it again, but it's really cut and dry. If you weren't staked currently, all you would have to press is stake. There's a percentage slider, or you could actually type in how much you want to stake, and then you basically click stake, and your wallet screen will come up, and it'll tell you how much BNB you're paying for gas, basically. And then you just accept it, and then you're staked. That's it. You could harvest. So it shows how much I've staked, and then right underneath how much profit is last harvest. There's no reason for me to harvest it. Every time you harvest, I believe you have to pay a gas fee. So whenever I decide I'm going to unstake and stop earning reflections in AU, then I'll harvest. That's what I'm going to end up doing. It's not an issue for me because I don't really plan on selling AU anytime soon either. Oops, I almost clicked the unlock wallet. You don't want to do that. Some over here messing around and I almost pulled myself out of the wallet. Yeah, so be careful with that, all right? Set it and forget it, basically. That's pretty much a summary of staking. I love the concept. I love being able to use what I already own to generate passive income, basically. So this is a very good tool to have with inside this project. Now let's move forward to Adapt. So first things first, we're going to hit the link on top and we are going to go to use Adapt now. Now, once you are here, it's a very, very simple screen, okay? So you have your Connect wallet in the top right-hand corner. You have your slider from BSC network to ETH network. So the very simple reasoning for this is you're going to be able to send both BSC and ETH tokens respectively within their networks. at the moment, if you're planning on just sending and receiving BSC, just have it set for BSC and vice versa with Ethereum, okay? Very easy. Now, I've already set up my account, so I can't show you how to do that again, but it's super, super simple. It's just like anything else. You connect your wallet, then you add your username and so forth and so on. Let me connect my wallet right now, and I'm going to sign in. And then here we go. Now, I already have this set, like I said. Now, prior to 1.69, when I set up this account originally, this sidebar wasn't here. You had to do everything from the top right icon over here. So before you have a profile photo and before you have a screen name, you'll go to manage account. And instead of your name being up here, it'll be a string of numbers. That's just the automatic default that they give you. I set mine up with comment XXX, comment XXX, just in case any of you want to send me any affinity. Now I'm just playing around, but what I tried to do was set up comment scribbles, but it wasn't available. I think there's a character limit of 13 or 14 or 12 maybe. I'm not really sure. But I used the screen name that I've used in the past for gaming and whatnot. So it actually worked out very well. And then you upload your photo over here. So it's pretty cut and dry. And then you press set. Now, once set, your logo will obviously come up. If you click up here, you'll be able to see kind of like, here's my username and there's my logo. If you click on it over here, you won't really see that. I mean, if you open it up, you will, but quickly, you'll be able to see it this way. And then you have your transaction history, send and swap, just like you do on the side menu over there. Let's look at the side menu because obviously it's easy to see. You have a transaction history. As of right now, I haven't sent anything from this account or received anything. So my transaction history is going to be 0. Same with my exchange history. But let's just look at that real quick. Let's go to transaction history. Now you have send and swap. They're basically exactly the same, so I'm just going to look at the send. Let's say I did send money to somebody. Somebody else has an account through Adapt. This is all the transaction history. So what token was sent, total paid, including the fees, the value of it at that time. This is a key thing here. If you happen to take a look at this transaction history, maybe at the end of the year, and you look at your books and you're saying, well, how much should I buy this for? Or how much should I send this for? This will give you the value of it at that time you sent it. So if the price 10x on that or decreased by 90%, it's not going to reflect that current price. It's going to reflect the price that you sent it at that time. And then obviously the recipient. Same thing over here with the swap. So if you swap anything, token purchased, total paid, including fees, and then the value, same situation. And then an exchange, right now it's coming soon. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later since that's not coming out to the end of Q1. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that really briefly later on. So just like the website, which, you know what, I didn't mention it earlier, but the actual website is completely different than when I actually made my video before. I made a video, I think it was about 2 months ago, and they completely overhauled it just like this. So actually that's another reason why you should go check out that other video. So you could actually compare and contrast how far they've come in just a couple months. Now, this is a team that's highly motivated, and although Adapt is their flagship, it's not their end game. There are many more ideas that'll come into play ongoing. Don't just invest in the Adapt. You're investing into the team. You're not just investing into a BSC's token, okay? Never invest in just a token. Yes, token prices go up, token prices go down. You could 10x your money. You could lose all your money. You want to invest into a team. This team has been audited. They're doxed. They're professional, and they're hungry. And those are good traits to have in this space. All right, I'm going to stop fluffing the team here for a second. Let's go straight back to Adapt. So I don't have any friends, coincidentally. I don't have anybody to send any money to, which is even better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if my account name, yeah, let's see, it comes up here. I added it as a contact earlier. Let's go back for a second. So what you would do, you would start typing in the person's username that you want to send the money to. So in this situation, mine is XXX, so 3 X's, triple X, comment, XXX. Then I go verify. This comes up. That's my icon. There's my little description, comment, scribbles, YouTube, and all that. It says here remove from contacts because I've already added it. If you've never added that person as a contact, it would say add to contacts. So just letting you know that. So once you add them to your contacts, this username box auto-fills. So once you start typing it, it'll automatically come up with the names closest matching the letters you're putting in. All right, so let's say I want to send BNB. Okay, Binance BNB right here. Click on Binance BNB. This comes up, the icon, and then it says how much balance I have in there, which is embarrassing. 0.017. That's how much I want to send. I'll press verify. Following screen comes up. Token sent, how much it would be sent, the fees, and the total cost. So the fees will be included. So as you can see, I put in 0.017, but it's only going to send 0.01687 because it automatically took out the fees, which totals the original 0.017. And then what you would do is you'd press send, and guess what? it sends a token. Now on the bottom here, we have this token contract may have a tax that can affect the final number of tokens delivered. Now remember, there are a lot of tokens within BSC, especially tokens that have reflections, that have percentages on trading, that are separate than the percentages on buying and selling. That may vary, so just be aware of that. But in a nutshell, this is how you send. Now, this is going to be on a mobile app, which is going to be phenomenal. Affinity has a lot of things going on. And from my understanding, the mobile app is going to be released either at the same time or right about the same time. Adapt version 2 is going to be released, which is all at the end of Q1 2022. So this is right around the corner. This is literally several months away. Super excited talking about this stuff because I can't wait to have this on my phone. Now one thing I want to mention, like it says over here, exchange is coming soon. So that's going to be around that same time frame too, whether it's be at the same time or right around there. Adapt 2 is going to have a peer-to-peer exchange, which is a safe exchange, which allows you not to have to worry about selling or buying. They basically have a mediator contract. It allows you to trade with other people. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was a swapper. Now, the reason why this is different from other swappers, it's you're not just swapping BNB to Affinity. This is a universal swapper. You could swap anything for anything. Now, I can't click on this stuff for you because I actually screenshotted this because they're literally working on it right now. It should be ready tonight, probably by the time I post this. When you click on that swap link for Adapt, it'll bring you to the screen. It's a universal swapper. As long as you are listed on Adapt, it will swap. Like, for example, I'm heavily involved with Disco Burn token. They are one of the tokens, because I looked, they are one of the tokens that you're able to swap out through here. Say I wanted to swap out $300 worth of Disco Burn token and swap it to Affinity, or vice versa. I would put the amount in here, or I could use the preset percentages. And on the other side, it'll show you how much Affinity you're going to get. Then I would just continue with the swap. Now, I wish I can click on some of this stuff to show you what exactly you could do, but it is really that easy. It's really cut and dry. You would connect your wallet, of course, and then you'd go from there. If and when you click on this, it will show you the top 5 tokens that are being used that week, which gives you a really good idea and popularity of what exactly people are swapping. That might be actually a good resource just for as an investor, just seeing what's popular. Maybe you don't know about something that maybe everybody else does. And you'll be able to see the popularity of what tokens are exchanged. Also, that goes the other way. If everybody is offloading a certain token and buying, let's just say Affinity with it, maybe that token ain't good. Maybe they're all trying to mass exodus and get out of that token and switch it over to something that's more stable or something that they could see have more longevity and a future with. All right, next, let's head over to check out the holder count, check out the charts, and then there was one announcement that I want to talk about that's going on this week, and then we'll wrap this up. So as of right now, BSCSCAN is showing 6,376 holders with a fully diluted market cap of 7.4 million. Now let's check out the chart on Coingecko, and as you probably all already know, BTC is down, BNB is down, which in return makes the entire market down. So over the past 30 days, it's up 0.2%. We were up a lot yesterday when BNB was rising back up, but now we are down 6.2% in a 24-hour, but up 0.8% in the hour. And if I open this up and I put the overlay down, let's see, we'll go 7 days. And we go BTC. Check out those lines. They match up pretty perfectly, don't they? All right, and for the main announcement, Cryptopia is going on this week, and team members from Affinity will be attending. Now, this event takes place January 19th and 20th, which is this Wednesday and Thursday in Salt Lake City. And Chris Santos, the CEO of Affinity, as well as other team members, I'm assuming, will be showcasing Adapt. So this is really exciting news. Obviously, this gives the project a lot of exposure, and anything that puts eyes on your project, especially on the BSC, is a very good move. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to be live streaming this. I know you can get tickets online at Cryptopia.slc.xyz. All right, gang, that about wraps it up. Like I said earlier in the video, come check out their website. There's a ton of information on here, or head over to their Telegram or Discord. These guys are always around answering questions. The team's top notch. And refer back to my last video, which was basically a review video, and take a look at the differences that this team has made in the past 2 months. The topics that I was talking about then, the UI, the website, staking, Adapt, everything. So if you can note the advancements they made in 2 months, imagine we're going to be in 2 more months. Like I said, version 2 will be coming out at the end of Q1. You'll have the universal swapper and you'll have the mobile app. Those are 3 huge major things that are coming up within several months. There's a lot of projects out there that have huge market caps, have tons of followers, but really they have no products. They've really done nothing. They're riding off their name alone. And I'm not trying to cast shade on any projects in particular, but what makes me excited about this project, everything they've said that they were going to do, they have done, and they will continue doing so. So it gets me excited as an investor to imagine where my bag is going to be in 3 to 6 months from now. Like I said in my last video, and I said in this video, I'm a long-term holder. I have zero reason to sell this token, and I'm in it for the long run. All right, all that's it. I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, punch that notification bell. Let me know down in the comment section what makes you most excited about this project and things you maybe would like to see from Affinity. That being said, take care and have a blessed day.